Hare Krishna, today is 10th of August 2020. We shall be reciting from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 8, text 39 more. Again, no purport here, Srila Prabhupada, so we'll be taking more than one sloka today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtuki तस्यार्थ सूक्ष्म विभिन्न विष्ट दृष्टि अंतगतो अर्थो राजसा तनीयान गुणेन कालानुगतेन विद्यः सोऽयं सतदा भिद्यत नाविदेशात् तस्य हिज अर्थ सब्जेक्ट सूक्ष्मः सटल Avinivishtaha drishtiha, one whose attention was fixed. Antah gataha, internal. Arthaha, purpose. Rajasa, by the mode of passion or material nature. Taniyan, very subtle. Gunena, by the quality. Kala anugatena, in due course of time. Vidaha, agitated. Shushan, gathering. Tada, then, abhidyata, pierced to, navi desha, navi deshat, from abdomen. Translated by His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The subtle subject matter of creation, on which the Lord's attention was fixed, was agitated by the material mode of passion, and thus the subtle form of creation pierced to his abdomen. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshumritamyenam Tasmai Sri Gurve Namah Sri Chaitanya Mano Vishnava Sapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Supadatikam Bandeyam Sri Guru Shita Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Vidantam Sajivam साधुतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितां च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त गजन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण विष्णुपदाय विष्णु पताका समन्वित नामिने नमाचार्य पादाय निताय कृपा प्रदायने गौरदादामदाय नगर ग्रंथाणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण विष्णुपदाय स्मृति भक्ति वेदांत समन्वित नामिने नमस्ते सतुदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणी निर्विष्णुनिवादी पासितारणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. तस्यार्थे सूक्ष्मा भिनिविशदृष्टे अंतगतो अर्थराजसा तनीयान् गुणेन कालानुगतेन विद्यः शुंसस्तदाभिद्यत नाभिदेशात्. So, Maitreya Muni is saying today that the subtle subject matter of creation on which the Lord's attention was fixed was agitated by the material mode of passion, and thus the subtle form of creation pierced through his abdomen. Now this Purushavatara is described many times in many places in Srimad Bhagavatam. Because it's three dimension, that's what we can understand, that's what we can see in a subtle sense or in a broader sense. So he says from his abdomen. Elsewhere it says from the pores of his body. Somewhere it says from the breathing of his, by his breathing. So everything is correct. So this what the material creation, which is agitated by passion, took place. Text 14. Sa padma kosa sahodatiштata kalena karma pratibodhadena स्वरोचिसा तत्सलिलं विशालं विधोतयन्नर्कयवात्मयोनिः. Saha, that. Padma kosha, bud of the lotus flower. Sahasa, suddenly. Udadishtata, appeared. Kalena, by time. Karma, fruitive activities. Pratibodhanena, awakening. Surochisa, by its own, by own effulgence, that. Salilam, water of devastation. Vishalam, vast. Vidhyo, tayan, illuminating. Arkaha, the sun. Yiva, like. Atma yonihi, generating from the personality of Vishnu. Translation. Piercing through the sum total form of the fruitive activities of the living entities took the shape of a bud of a lotus flower generated from the personality of Vishnu, and by the supreme will it illuminated everything like the sun and dried up the vast water of devastation. So from abdomen that bud came, it illuminated like the great sun is saying, and because of the power of the sun rays, the water of devastation was evaporated, which looks to be very, very gigantic devastation of the water, and all of a sudden it got evaporated. 15. Talloka padmam satu eva Vishnu pravivishat sarvagunavabhasham tasmin swayam vedamayo vidata swayam bhuayam sasma vadanti so bhutam. That loka, universal, padmam, lotus flower, saha, he, to you, certainly, eva, factually, Vishnu, the Lord, pravivishat, entered into, sarva, all, guna abhasam, reservoir of all modes of nature, tasmin, in which, swayam, the person, vedamaya, the personality of Veda, of wisdom, vidhata, controller of the universe, swayam bhuhum, self-born, yam, whom, sma, in the past, vadanti, do say, saha, he, abhut, generated. Into that universal lotus flower, Lord Vishnu personally entered as the super soul. And when it was thus impregnated with all the modes of material nature, the personality of Vedic wisdom, whom we call the self-born, was generated. This is purport here. This lotus flower is the universal Virata form, or the gigantic form of the Lord in the material world. It becomes amalgamated in the personality of Godhead Vishnu and in his abdomen at the time of dissolution, and it becomes manifest at the time of creation. This is due to Garbhodakshay Vishnu, who enters into each of the universe. In this form is the sum total of all fruitive activities of the living entities conditioned by material nature, and the first of them, namely Brahma, or the personality or the controller of the universe, is generated from this lotus flower. Thus, this firstborn living being unlike all the others, has no material father, and thus he is called self-born or Swayambhu. He goes to sleep with Narayana at the time of devastation, and when there is another creation, he is born in this way. From the description, we have the conception of three: the gross Virata form, the subtle Hiranyagarbha, and the material creation force of Brahma. So, this way, the material form is agitated, and Brahma was generated from that particular lotus bud which has come from abdomen of the Brahma. And Brahma is not the only one who comes out of the navel with that what you call applicable, I'm forgetting the name.
Umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord. Every one of us, you know that? We are also born with the umbilical cord. Every one of the living being with the umbilical cord. Except the Dvija, except the birds and all. Rest all the who comes from the fetus, they have this the cord with them. So Brahma started and we followed. Nothing much to explain here. We have heard it many times. Let me take to the text 16 also. Tashyam sachambhu ruha karnikayam avasthito lokam apashyamanah parikraman yomni vibhritta netras chatvari leve anudisha mukhani. Tasya, in that Saha, Brahma, Cha, and Ambuhu, water, Ruha Karnikayam, whirl of the lotus, Avistishtaha, being situated, Lokam, the world, Apashyamanaha, without being able to see, Prekarmam, circumambulating, Vyomni, the space, Vivirtha netraha, while moving his eyes. Chatvari, four, leve, achieved. Anudesham, in terms of direction. Mukhani, heads. Translation. Brahma, born out of the lotus flower, could not see the world, although he was situated in the whirl. He therefore circumambulated all the space, and while moving his eyes in all direction, he achieved four heads in terms of the four direction. So how Brahma is, what Tapai has done is, he just circumambulated the umbilical cord or the lotus stem, and then when he looked at the different direction, he got the four heads. It means he can see everywhere. Text 17. Tasmad yuganta swashanavadhurnam jalur vichakra salila dvirudham upasrita kanjum lokatatvam natmanam addadha vidadadidivam. Tasmat, from there, Yuga Anta, at the end of the millennium, Swasna, the air of devastation, Ava Gruhutarna, because of movement, Jala, water, Urmi Chakrat, out of the circle of waves, Salilat, from the water, Virudham, situated on them, Upasritaha, having the shelter of Kanjam, lotus flower, U, in astonishment, Lokatattvam, the mystery of creation, Na, not, Atmanam, himself, Adhaha, perfectly, Avidat, could understand, Adideva, the first demigod. Lord Brahma situated in that lotus, could not perfectly understand the creation, the lotus, or himself. At the end of the millennium, the year of the devastation began to move the water and the lotus in great circular waves. Therefore, Lord Brahma was perplexed about his creation, the lotus, and the world, even though he tried to understand them for 1 millennium, which is beyond calculation in the solar year of the human beings. No one, therefore, can know the mystery of the creation and cosmic manifestation simply by mental speculation. The human being is so limited in his capacity that without the help of the Supreme, he can hardly understand the mystery of the will of the Lord in terms of creation, continuance, and destruction. Okay. Today is a lot of reading, huh? Another one. Kayesayushva aham abja prishtah yatad kutu vabjam anyayad apsu asti hi adhyasatadiha kinchanayatad adhishtitam yatra satanubhavyam. Kaha, who? Esha, this. Yah asu aham, that I am. Abja prishte, on the top of the lotus. Etat, this. Kutaha, where from? Va, either. Abjam, lotus flower. Anyayat, otherwise. Apsu, in the water. Asti, there. Is, he, certainly. Adha, adhistat, from below. Here, in this. Kinchan, anything. Etat, this. Avishtitam, situated. Yatra, wherein. Sata, automatically. No, or not. Bhavyam, must be. Translation. Lord Brahma, in his ignorance, contemplated. Who am I? That I am situated on the top of this lotus. Wherefrom has it sprouted? There must be something downwards, and that from which this lotus has grown must be within the water. Passage. The subject matter of speculation of Brahma is the beginning regarding the creation of the cosmic manifestation is still a subject matter for mental speculators. The most intelligent man is he who tries to find the cause of his personal existence, and that is the whole cosmic creation, and thus tries to find the ultimate cause. If this attempt is properly executed with penance and perseverance, it is sure to be crowded with success. So, unlike Brahma ji, everyone must be inquisitive to know who I am. And Veda says, Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Everyone should have a Jigyasa. If I am who I am, what are my duties? What are my responsibilities? Is look. And as soon as he becomes that inquisitive, surely by the agency of the Lord, he will get the answer. Srimad Bhagavatam tells us, Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yogaha Prayojataha Jannatyasu Vairagyam Jnanam cha yad hetukam, that jnana. And what then Brahma did? We'll be hearing in the next sloka. He started doing tapaha, tapasya. So since we have come from him, every one of us are required to do tapasya. And by doing the tapasya, jannatyasu, vairagyam is developed and jnanam is acquired. To know who I am. What is expected from me? What I should be doing? What is the aim that I have been given this miracle body? And if anybody who disregards these instructions, he is known as Mudha. Mudha, Janmani Janmani. Then what do we do? Srimad Bhagavatam informs us. Tasmad ekena manasa Bhagavan satvatam patihi Shrutavya kirtitavyasya Dheya pujya nityada Tasmad ekena manasa. Without deviating our thoughts, with one pointed attention, one should constantly hear about, glorify, and remember and worship the personality of Godhead, He, Shatatampati, who is the protector of all devotees. Furthermore, Tasmad Bharat Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishvaro Harihi Shrotavya Kirtitavyasya Smritavya Kshetaha Bhayam. One who desires to be free from all miseries, that we are encountering misery at every step. Padam Yadaviptam. We are all in miserable condition. We all are very fearful what is going to happen tomorrow, or day after, or after a few months and year. Always fearful. So those who want to get free from this bhaya, they must again glorify, also remember the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is residing within the heart. We don't have to search out, search within. And within is mantra. Trying to free the mind and this trying to free the body. Sometimes this mana is called also body. It says in Hindi, मन और मकान. मन और मकान दोनों को समय समय पर साफ करना चाहिए. मकान में भी गंदगी आ जाती है, धूल आ जाती है, और मन में भी धूल और गंदगी आ जाती है. और मन की धूल और गंदगी है काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मद, मात्सर्य. So in the periodical time, means once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once in the evening, we should clean it. Mantraha, trying to free the mind. Ismaratabhya kshita bhayam. If anybody has that bhaya, he should try to become abhaya. By surrendering this body and mind at the lotus feet of the Lord. Brahma will do the same thing which I am telling you now. He will be guided from within and without by Chaitya Guru and Bhaya Guru, and he will do tapasya, which by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and our Gurus, Guru Parampara, we have been told. Keep chanting, keep reading, keep discussing, keep meditating upon that Supreme Personality of Godhead. So with this, I'll come to the conclusion of my talk. I thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to be with you and to share my chain of thoughts. Anyway, another few slokas will be just reading through, and when the philosophy will try to come, we'll try to explore it, we try to implore it, we try to explain it to the best of our ability and knowledge. Hare Krishna.